Hello, everybody. Hi. Um, I just want to hop on real quick. This is not going to be a long live. I just want people to tap in. Hi. Um, I want people to tap into the energies that's happening right now. There are a lot of cosmic energies that's happening amongst us with the solar eclipse and the new moon and Mercury retrograde. This is the time to surrender. By all these cosmic alignments being together right now, it is causing a big shift. And during this shift, if you are living a life that you shouldn't be living, or you are doing things that you shouldn't be doing, this shift is going to be very difficult for you. And if you are in the energy of resisting the shift, you are going to suffer. So, in order for you to have a peaceful transition during this time, you have to surrender. Like, you have to surrender to what's going on right now. You have to surrender to the alignment. That's why a lot of people are having a hard time right now. Like, a lot of people either you are either ready to be on your highest sense of yourself, or a lot of people are having a hard time now. It's because they're still connected into versions of themselves that they cannot release. And this cosmic energy that is around us is all about ascending. It's all about releasing. It's all about functioning on your highest sense of self. And even if you don't know what your highest sense of self is, if you don't surrender into the changes that's happening in your life, you're going to struggle during this time. And I just wanted to remind everyone, because I know you can get caught up in a lot of things. It's a lot of things happening right now. Like, even on these TikTok streets, it's a lot of shit that's happening. And you can get sidetracked. You can get sidetracked on what's happening. You can get sidetracked what everybody's doing. You get sidetracked on the next big topic, and then you lose focus. And the more you lose focus, you stop looking at the center of yourself. But during this cosmic time that we're living in today, like, this energy has never been present before. So that's how important this time is. Like, this energy of the lunar cycle and the cosmic planetary energy has never been present at the same time the way it is today. And that is only because it's time for a change. It's time for things to change over. It's time for you to tap into yourself. It's time for you to tap into your love. It's time for you to tap into your abundance. It's time for you to tap into what makes you the greatest during this time. And you have to tap into that by surrendering what doesn't. So if something is in your life and it happens to fall, it happens to shatter, it happens to be destroyed, don't be disappointed in that sense. Look at it as a sense of relief. Look at it as a sense of restructuring, rebuilding, reconstructing your life, because that's literally just what's doing. That's what it's doing. And this planetary shift has to happen because we are moving into a whole nother spectrum on this planet. And people have don't know what that is, because you're so used to how the world used to be and the emotions you used to have and the things that you used to do. It's hard for people to let those things go. But during this cosmic energy that's happening, you're going to have to let it go. It just is what it is. That's why you have to surrender. And the more you surrender to it, you will have an easier time during this alignment state, during this alignment status, during this rebirth of yourself. Okay? And that's what I'm going to come on here and talk about. This is not going to be a long live. Matter of fact, I have something to do. Okay? So I just wanted to tap in to those I can tap into, so you can know this is a time to surrender. Yep, I can tell. It's like I'm being forced to let go of the past and negativity. Yes, that is exactly why all of these energies are happening at one time. We took too long to get to this part of life. Like we took too long to get to this section. We took too long to get to this area of where we're supposed to be, living in our heart space, living in oneness, living in universal love. Like, we've been too focused on self, we're too focused on ego, we're too focused on taking. In a 5D energy of the way that this world is going, it's not going to be easy for you if you carry that same 3D energy to the 5D energy realm that we are preparing ourselves for. That's why you see a lot of enlightenment, unity consciousness, God consciousness, spiritual awakening. Even people in religion can get to that particular spot if they know how to use religion. But that's the reason why we are seeing all these things play out in real time. The old structure has to fall, period. And if your main focus or your main goal isn't about unity, isn't about love, isn't about peace, isn't about abundance, not just for you, but the collective, you're going to struggle. If you hold on to things where those things harm you, you're going to struggle. Look at the celebrities that's coming out that's saying they just want to quit. They're tired. They're holding on to whatever they're holding on to that does not serve their soul, that does not serve their spirit. So they're conflicted. So now it's a hard time. It's a harder time for them than it was in the past, because the past, you just want to be famous. You want to be famous. You want to get this money. You want to be known. You want to be, the person that they talk about, the person they look up to. But these particular people in this, even famous people who are in this area, understand that my heart is looking for more right now. It's like, this isn't fitting me right now. Like, I know I said I want to be famous, but this fame is coming with disappointment. Like, this fame is coming with bashing. This fame is coming with people degrading me. I don't think I want that anymore. That's why they're struggling. That's why they're fighting. It's a battle. So when people talking about the spiritual battle, the spiritual fight, that is the battle. That is the fight. And if you don't surrender to spirit, because it's a spiritual battle, if you don't surrender to what feeds your spirit, or you don't surrender to what can give your spirit life, you're going to struggle during this time. Because if you're still holding on to the old paradigms of how this world used to be, and how people used to be, and how people used to move, you're going to fall with the old structure. That's the whole point of the awakening. That's why there are some people who are afraid to let this structure go. So those are the people that say, oh, the world's about to end. It's about to end for them. But if you are functioning in the highest version of yourself, your world is just beginning. So I need people to understand that it's perceptions and perspectives to this thing. Can two things can be true at one time? Yes. So if they're still holding on to the structure of ego and greed and pain, and this world is evolving to something different, yes, they're not going to exist. The things that rule them, the things that control them, are not going to be here anymore. But if you enlighten yourself to the things that feed your spirit, to the things that feed your heart, to the things that feed your soul, to the things that feed your love, your abundance, your peace, you won't be connected to what's not here anymore. You will be abundant in this time. And I need people to understand that. So that's why you have to surrender. If you're going through a time right now and you feel like it's difficult and you don't know what's going on, you have to surrender. Because what God is doing and what Spirit is doing is releasing you from the chains that bound you spiritually. It is releasing you from those things. It is cutting the cord from what's holding you down. And during that particular time of deconstruction, it can look like a disaster if you don't know what the finished product is. But I'm here to tell you what the finished product is. The finished product is your spirit, is your soul, is your abundance, is your peace, is your mind, is your joy. It is what will feed you during this time. That is the end goal. Okay? So I need you to be clear about that and understand that. And like I said, during this time, there are a lot of cosmic energy that is going on around us. And it's so much shit that's happening. But you have to stay grounded. You have to understand who you are, what you're doing, what you want. And you have to align to your highest self during this time. And these energies that's around us are going to push you to your highest version of yourself during this time. It's going to help you elevate. But if you're still connected to the boulders of concrete that's chained around your ankles, and those things tend to break and crumble, you're going to have a fucking hard time now. It's time to surrender. It's time to let go. It's time to get you to the point where you are supposed to be, where your spirit wants to be, where your soul desires to be, which is within your highest self. Okay? So I'm about to go. I just want to tap in real quick to tell y'all what's going on and why it's going on. And you guys be good. You guys be great. And you guys be love. Okay? You have a good one. Bye.